Hi, I'm Austin Christensen with American Wealth Group, and I'd like to thank you for the time you're taking to watch this video at this time. And also welcome you to the opportunity that we have in this industry to be able to introduce our clients to the best financial instruments that we have on the planet, and that is life insurance products. To get straight to the point, I came into this business back in 2000. I came in when Buy Term Invest the Difference was hot, and I sold a lot of term insurance. We did a lot of mutual funds, and it was a lot of administrative work. There was a lot of busy work involved in that. From there, I found how awesome it was to just do maximum funded universal life contracts that were variable universal life contracts, so we could have the best of both worlds and Buy Term Invest the Difference all in one product, max fund them, and be able to outperform 401ks with the same tax environment, the same variability in the markets and similar investments and whatnot. And it was awesome, and I did a lot of that type of business. And always in the back of my mind was like, what's going to happen when they're starting to withdraw money out of this product and the market crashes and things like that happen. And I always just nod at me, but I listened to a lot of the other people and just said, hey, just keep going, and sell the product. In 2004, I was introduced to Index Universal Life, and from there on out, it was game over, and that's all I wanted to do. There was no reason to take the risk anymore in variable contract, and there was no need to have any worry that in the future this was going to tank and we're going to lose it, it's going to implode. There weren't any overloan protection riders in the products back then, so if they'd taken too much money out of them and they're ready to implode, then all of a sudden they're going to get hit with a big tax bill for pulling more money out than they put into their product and all of those issues. So to make a long story short, I only do Index Universal Life. And from that perspective, when I started only with Indianapolis Life selling their Index Universal Life product, a 30-year-old could do $500 a month and anticipate pulling out about $115,000 a year in withdrawals and loans at age 65 through 100. And that was pretty impressive. It was the best product out there. There were no other products that came close, and so that's what I sold. And we did a lot of it, and life was good. It was great. Then that company was purchased by Aviva. They made some change to the products, and that same product, instead of being able to pull out $115,000 a year, you could only then withdraw about $65,000. So it took a lot of wind out of my sails, and I was a little bit discouraged, and so I shifted my focus in my own personal practice to high net worth clients who had enough money to guarantee it, and from that time forward, dealt with them, and we were talking premiums of $60,000 to $150,000 a year. And we would just max fund them with mega PUARs at the highest level we could, at the MEC limits. And I always felt like I was missing something to Middle America, and I still wanted to give back and help Middle America. So our dream right now is to get this product into the hands of Middle America who really need this product, because you can make it without having to be like a millionaire and invest $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year. So one of my clients called me, and his wife had passed away and we'd paid the death claim. And he said he had remarried and he wanted to do the same type of product on his new spouse. And so I told him that there had been some changes in the product and he needed to go do some research. And so I started researching every carrier I knew that had an Index Universal Life product. I looked at a lot of the different carriers out there. And when I came across Fidelity and Guarantee Life, the first thing I looked at was what would happen with a 30-year-old. So let me put this here on the board here. What would happen with a 30-year-old doing $500 a month? How much could they withdraw at age 65? And the first illustration that I ran was $131,000 per year. And I was sold, because that was right where we were at back in the day when I was able to sell it, and I got all my energy back, and I was like way reinitiated into why we're doing this business in the first place. And that's to help people be able to plan for retirement and be able to actually make it and have a dignified retirement. This death benefit was $650,000, and that is at what the product rates were at that time as the standard non-tobacco. Right now, rerunning this same illustration with our month-to-month crediting strategy that goes back over 25 years and says this would be the actual average of what you would have got back 25 years, the amount that you can pull out is $191,000. That is phenomenal, and the reason that that is the most phenomenal All the products that I sold back in the day with doing the Index Universal Life, they were great. When you start pulling out the money, you have to pay the loan back. And so there's a little bit of arbitrage between the loan rate, the variable loan rate, and the actual crediting rate when it runs the numbers. Our variable loan rate right now is at a fixed 4.5%, and it is guaranteed to never be higher than that. That item alone within our product, along with how much you can pull out of it, makes us stand out as the best Index Universal Life product on the planet for this market in max funding a contract and being able to do the maximum withdrawals. And that's what we want to do. And hence, we're out here trying to find agents and brokers who will help us to get this stream to Middle America. In addition to this, we have annuities. Some of ours are the best in the market. They're one of the top sellers always. We have one with an uncapped crediting strategy. And on top of this, I know that we can match your contract levels similar to what you have in your other carriers. But we also have what's called the Power Producer Program, where you are rewarded just based on your production, and you're able to get some extra money from the company. They just basically put it in a tax qualified deferred annuity, if you will. It's money that the company just puts in an account for you. It's managed by a third party, and you get that money when you want it at your retirement time. So having all things equal, we can offer the best product on the planet. We have annuities that match all of the other annuities out there, and we have great products on that side. And you get free money by just producing with Fidelity Guarantee Life. So we hope that from this you'll be excited, and from here we can look into some additional information and chat with you about contracting and be able to help get you involved. And at the same time, if you have agents on your team, we have a system that will help build them up and get them to the best contract levels as well. Thanks for your time, and hope to see you again soon.